Hey guys, BrickWizard59 here, and welcome back to another analysis video. So New York Toy Fair is going on, and the LEGO Star Wars 2017 Summer Set images have officially been released. So what we have here are all the box art images for all of these sets, which is super exciting. And we will, again, later in time be getting the official images of the set just by itself, as LEGO does. But today we got all the box art images for the set, so it's super exciting. These are all the official images now. I know in the past there have been some leaks, but this is very exciting, and let's go ahead and get into this analysis video right now. Alright, so the first set, First Order Transport Speeder Battle Pack, quite a mouthful. But anyways, this is going to be a $13 set, and when the leaked images came out, we were wondering, were there going to be one or two First Order Stormtroopers? And based on this image, you could see there are going to be two First Order Stormtroopers, one Flame Trooper, and one Imperial officer in a cool navy blue outfit. So this is the battle pack we've all been waiting for and wanting, and now we have finally got it. So it's super exciting. You could see both First Order Stormtroopers come with a riot baton as well as a shield, and that's a really nice. I'm guessing that is a print, or at least I hope it's a print. But it's super exciting. Definitely, this is what we have been waiting for. Overall, the speeder looks pretty decent. It has a lot of good, interesting parts, a lot of slopes. I really like those kind of like angled like flaps in like the clear piece type. I think that's very cool. So I feel like this is a decent build. But again, I think this would be another very good customizable build when you get multiples. So this is a really awesome set. Next off, we got the Bounty Hunters Battle Pack. Now, this is actually the only set that doesn't actually have official images, but what we can see here, based on this, you have a really good looking speeder. This is probably one of the best builds in a battle pack I've seen in some time. But once again, you get Bosk, and again, this is just like a bit of a preliminary image, as this is not the official one, but the Bosk looks exactly identical to the one that was included in like the 2010 Slave one. But again, I'm guessing that's because these are preliminary images, and when the official images come out, it'll be a bit better quality. But overall, it has some great minifigures like Dengar, IG-88. But the speeder is really a big part of this set. Really love how that looks. And this is going to be a very interesting set to get. Next off, we have the Jakku Quad Jumper. Now, this is one many folks were kind of like iffy about, as this was barely seen in the film. So I'm not sure how well it's going to sell, but based on this image, it looks pretty good. The only problem is it's quite a bit smaller in terms of scale. As you can see, the minifigure is like huge compared to the build. Where I mean, in the actual build in universe, you can the basically the minifigure spot is just too large. It's kind of enlarged. The whole thing is kind of like too small, basically. Which is a little disappointing. I wish they would have made a bit of a larger set. Again, it only has 500 pieces. I would have been fine getting maybe an 800, 900 piece set, but an even larger, more accurate one. But what you see here, it looks pretty good. And actually, it's a bit tough to see in this image, but it is all in the parts are in dark orange. So another cool color. You got some awesome pieces in dark orange, which I really like. You get some nice control panels. And based on this, it looks like you have a stud color that's not green, so it's more of a yellowish green. So again, we'll see how that looks in the future. And in terms of the minifigures, you got Rey, Finn, BB-8. You get Unkar's Thug, which was actually available in one of the books. So it was exclusive to a book. Sadly, now it is no longer an exclusive to that Lego Star Wars book, as it's now available in this set. And you get another First Order First Order Heavy Trooper. So that is a look at the Jakku Quad Jumper. Pretty interesting set. The only problem is it's a little undersized. Next off, Rathtar Escape. Now this is a big one that many folks are excited about. Overall, this set looks really nice. It is more of a playset version rather than a look at an entire ship. But overall, this looks really nice. The Rathars look decent. They are brick built, but I do wish maybe they could have just made a new mold like seen in the LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens video game. But other than that, the whole build looks really nice. You get some of the orange window pieces in the back section with the tan brick section. That's very cool. A nice door, and then again you get Han Solo and Chewbacca, as well as the Death members, soldiers, as well as like their leader. But overall, this is really good. I think this is going to be a very good set that many folks are going to want to get because of the fact that there is the Death Gang members. I think that's going to be a really big draw. And I'm guessing this will be a cheaper way. Yes, it will be a cheaper way to get your Episode 7 Han Solo. So it's pretty exciting. And this is one that I think is going to be really popular. Next off, this is what I'm excited about, the Republic Fighter Tank. So this is, again, a build from Star Wars, The Clone Wars / Star Wars Episode 3. But I'm actually, this set looks pretty good. Actually, it has a lot of nice detail. The only problem is it is quite undersized, or at least it's quite undersized compared to the last one. But I've been getting comments in previous videos saying that this is about the right size in universe. Um, Excuse me. So we'll see. But overall, I think this is a good set. It has a lot of stickers on it. You can see. And then, of course, the big draw for this is going to be Aayla Secura in her Episode 3 form. And I think she looks really good. And by the look of this, they did change up her color. So if you remember in the last one, she was like a more of a light blue type color. But in this one, she looks more like the color of Grand Admiral Thrawn. So that's going to be interesting, another new color. But she looks really good. And then we get a clone gunner. Once again, that is another great figure exclusive to this set. First time they released him in Episode 3 form. And then you get a couple battle droids. So this is a big one. I'm going to be getting it. But I'm probably going to be modifying it to make it a bit bigger. But overall, the set has great detail. The only problem is, at least to me, that it's a bit too small. Next off, Darth Vader transformation. This is a big one. This is another one I'm excited about. And if you remember, in 2005 they had a Darth Vader's transformation, but now they have this version, and I think this looks really good. So of course you get the whole like rounded platform, not just the small section where Darth Vader is sitting. And you got a couple, actually three different types of droids. You got like that probe droid, and you got like that doctor droid with the various arms, as well as a third droid in the bottom right. But overall, this is going to be a cheap way to get Darth Vader. I believe this is the cheapest set with Darth Vader in it in his new form. You get, of course, the Emperor, a cheap way to get him, and then you get Anakin Skywalker in his like battle damage burnt outfit. So that's really cool. Again, we haven't got a figure like that in like 4 or 5 years. So that's gonna be cool. But on this image, you don't actually see the Anakin Skywalker minifigure. So did they? I'm wondering if it's gonna be like the previous Darth Vader transformation, where you can flip around that section where Darth Vader is and reveal burnt Anakin to kind of like show the transformation. Again, I'm not sure about that. But there is a weird knob on the bottom with the like Technic piece. Maybe that's what is used to switch it around. So let's see how that goes. But I'm definitely really excited for this set. I'm guessing it's going to be $30, which isn't too bad for a 282 piece set. Next off, we got the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar. Now, this again looks pretty good. By the looks of it, you get a First Order Snowtrooper, First Order Stormtrooper. You get one of the Unkar Plutt's gang members. You get a Resistance soldier, Snow BB-8, and a Imperial officer. So the minifigure selection's pretty good. Same thing, builds are also pretty good. I just don't have as much of an interest in the advent calendars. But overall, I think this looks pretty good as well. Alright, now we got some of the Freemaker adventure sets. Here we got the Phantom, or Tracker 1, sorry. And basically, again, I don't watch the show, so I don't know too much about this. But there is Emperor Palpatine in this set, and some sort of Sith Lord. I don't know, he could be like an Inquisitor type minifigure. Not sure. And then we have a probe droid too. But this looks pretty good. It reminds me of that like TIE Striker type of look. But it looks pretty good. Has some nice colors on it as well. And now let's move along. Alright, and next off we have the Arrowhead. Now this is a really cool looking ship. Again, I've not seen the show, but this just looks really nice. Overall, there's nice grays, tans, and dark reds. And then you get some sort of blue dome in the back. So this just looks really good. I feel like this could be a ship that could be used outside of the context of the show. Maybe like a cool bounty hunter ship, but you get a nice minifigure selection again, and this one's a pretty good set. All right, now, excuse me, we have the buildable figures. We got the Stormtrooper Commander, and this actually looks good. This usually many of the figures kind of look kind of weird in this form, but this one looks pretty good. It actually, on clone troopers and stormtroopers, buildable figures look good. Excuse me. As this one looks pretty good. It just looks like he has armor on, so I'm actually pretty excited about this one. Probably not gonna get it though. And then he does have a cool pauldron and nice blaster. And I believe this is the last set. This is the Scout Trooper and Speeder bike. Now this is the first time we got a buildable figure with a separate build as well. But I think this is a smaller buildable figure compared to the Stormtrooper. But this looks really good. This is definitely one of my favorite buildable figures, if not my favorite, of all the ones that have been released so far. So this looks really, really good. We get a lot of cool brown parts, different Technic brown parts, which you've not got in the past. So this is a really cool set, and yes, it looks like they do have a nice spring-loaded shooter. Based on what they show here, it's kind of concealed, so that's very good. And you do get some sort of stickers on it too. So this is a really good set, probably my favorite buildable figure set of this time. Alright, so there you go. That's a look at all of the box art images of the LEGO Star Wars 2017 summer sets. So thank you so much for watching. Tell me what you guys think, which is your favorite. Tell me that down in the comments below. Definitely, again, yeah, tell me in the comments what your favorite set is. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And do not forget to subscribe down below. And stay tuned for more videos coming very soon. So this is Brick Wizard 59, and I'll see you all next time.